And we're live, Amy. Woo!
Woo! Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. And
Welcome
the
to Friday Night
crowd.
Pajama Party. I
Are
have
you
my
wearing jammies?
pretend. I have my pretend jammies on.
I got the
Oh,
jammies on.
I gotta mute this. Okay, because I could hear myself. I'm like,
I was
why am
going to
I
say, what
talking?
was that face? What was that
Be-
face for?
what was the face? Because I have the stream on my other monitor and I could hear myself talking. I'm like, why am I talking to myself?
But if you don't have it on, look, we didn't even start yet. Look who's here. We like just got here. Hi, Kelly.
Kelly's here. Yay.
Did you dye
Hi,
your hair?
Kelly.
How come it's darker, Kelly?
My hair, it is not dark. It's probably just the camera view, but no, my hair is gray.
I noticed it the other day. It looked darker. Talk about gray. Oh my God. I have like a white streak around my head of little gray hairs. It's great. John, hi, John. Oh, we got Granny Boo. We have
Ooh,
Lainey here.
Lainey.
You know,
Hi, Lainey.
I was talking to someone. Oh, I know. Mitch went on live. Like he just put his camera on to show everybody at the meetup in Melbourne. Dr. Nelson, Rick, Karen, all the people were there. Hi guys, hi Sandy. And I said I love Dr. Nelson's accent. I forget who I was chatting with. And they're like, yeah, his and George's and stuff. And you know what? I talked to George so much. And Lainey, I talked to them today. We did a video call. I don't notice he has an accent anymore. Isn't that weird? And when
George.
I met George in July, I didn't know what the hell George was saying. Good enough. I was like, I don't even understand one word. Oh, hi, coffee walks and see, we went. There we go. Hi, coffee walks and whatever. Great channel. If you have I think a lot have a wrench on my. If you're my channel and have a wrench, subscribe to the other people.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
Juju,
I
it
have
was
to address something. I have to address something with Brian
yeah.
Dish. Brian's like, why no PJs? In full disclosure, in the past, well, Juliet has her PJs on, but in full disclosure, in the past, I sleep in a t-shirt. So I get up in the morning. You guys are probably going to think this is crazy. I get up in the morning. I put a t-shirt on. I put leggings on. So it's like my day pajamas, and then when the day turns into the night, I just go to bed in the t-shirt and leggings that I wore all day.
Okay, did you know you didn't notice, but on all right, I'll pick the day. Tuesday, I guess it was. On Tuesday, I'm on the Kilts live Zoom call in this lime green t-shirt, right? I'm on the call, da da da. The next day is Kilt's birthday. Hi, Dueno. I had no intention of going on, but I was like, okay, I'll go on and say happy birthday in the same clothes I was on the Zoom the night before because it's so different.
Well, at least your audio was working. I literally jumped up and I'm like, crap, we can say happy birthday to him. I don't even know if I like wiped the drool off my face yet. And I put a baseball cap on and sorry, Kelly, I had no bra on and I just threw on something over it. And then I like went on. I went on. And then I'm not awake at 6 a.m. Eastern.
I
I'm
know me
just
neither.
not. And I'm not awake enough to get technology to work for me, right? So I didn't even think I've always do this. So it's like it always works. So why didn't it work? I don't know. And the only thing I can think of is that my cell phone connected to my work headphones that I use for work. And so the sound was
Felicitous.
broadcasting up here and I couldn't hear him, but it was fine. I got to sing to him. But yeah, I was a disaster.
You sing beautifully. At least you got out of your bed, which I'm in right now. You're in a studio. How are you doing this to me? I'm like ready for the jammy party. In bed, jammy's on, and Amy comes in all hair brushed, looking gorgeous. Wait a second. What the hell? Such a girl
Juju
move.
commented like Amy and Kelly, no pajamas. Well, usually I get home, I wear shorts and I wear a t-shirt. That's my jammies for bed.
Me
But
too.
being on call, I do not want to be uncomfortable until it's bedtime because I don't want to have to get dressed and go into work. So I'm in my uniform until bedtime.
I
you go.
cheated,
That makes-
Mason says. These are my jammies, my t-shirt. I will sleep in this tonight.
That's
Full
a
disclosure.
total, what do you call, that's a total frenemy. Julia comes in jammies, all tired. And
I will do
Amy's
it next time.
Hi, everyone. Jammy party.
Well, honestly, I'm watching some of your videos on your channel, right, to support you.
God.
And if anybody wants to support Juliet, go to her
Would
channel.
you stop it?
And no, seriously, watch all Watch Hours playlist. It gets her out. She needs hours. I have the hours. I just don't have the subs.
I'm a
But
charity, jeez.
what came up was one of our jammy parties where I had that weird cap on.
That was
You know
like,
what I
I
mean?
think our first. I died.
And I'm
I
like,
thought,
you know what? I just don't have. I'm so exhausted. This week has been such a disaster in so many ways.
you look
I learned a
great.
couple things.
What?
I still hate tornadoes.
Yeah.
And I learned that I'm not a very nice person when I'm hangry. Like, I complain about everything. And so I've been switching up my meal times based on what Nisha said Monday, right? About
Okay.
some women over 40 should not skip breakfast. So I have been
I eat
switching up when I eat, and I've been really trying hard not to snack after my last meal
That's the
or what I
key.
perceive.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, people are
That's-
irritating me. I got irritated on a couple lives this week. It's like, maybe I'm not a nice person when I don't eat. That's all I got to say about that. I got to work on that.
Different things for different people. So I have to be really careful not to bring myself into it. And on chats, not to be, which I have been, mark that. Because for me, if I wake up and I mean, I cook maybe a burger, say, and it's soup. I have to eat it with a spoon because there's so much fat in it.
Yep.
And I can't possibly snack in between. I mean, even if I wanted to, Kelly's like, I'm bored. Even if I wanted to, I eat so much fat, it just satiating. Hey, Jeannie's in.
Hi,
And
Sharon. Hi, Jeannie. And Aaron
Hi.
and Terry girl.
And
Wow.
Amy, did you see me on the coach's WhatsApp pitching my carnivore bars?
I did a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
the
oh, what is she talking? I'm like, oh, I know what she's talking about.
Well, they're the
They're
keto
very
brick
good.
bars, right? And I'm an affiliate, but I'm not a salesperson. So I really never sell them, and now like they're on their final email. Like
I may buy some from you before we go to
you don't,
Vegas.
honestly, you don't have to. I could send you a couple free. So I do get 8 a month. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep my free 8 a month and move on with life because I bought them anyway. But now they expect me to do work.
Yeah.
Although they said I sold some, but I don't know. I'm so confused.
I'm a
Spanky's
salty. Hi, Spanky. I'm a salty. Okay, so the story behind this. While I was keto,
Yeah.
6 months before I became ketovore or carnivore, I reached out to Keto Chow Salty to become an affiliate, right? Because it's really the only product I really like. Crickets. I gave up. Like 2 weeks after I go carnivore, they're like, okay, we want you to be an affiliate. And I'm like, oh, I'm not really doing the keto chow anymore. Or the flavored. I really only do clean slate, right? So, but honestly, my husband is still kind of ketovore. And so it's good to have. I make him the fudge and stuff. And I make the fudge for like Christmas and holidays, right? And then he really loves the electrolytes, especially when he works out in the yard, the flavored ones. But so it's worked out. I do have to like create content for them from time to time. Sharon's here. Yay!
I haven't done it yet. Mason, I pulled down all my links. I will get the links back up. I had to make sure they were fixed. So thank you. If you do want to buy them, the link will be back up. I've been messing around with my channel all day. I finally got my Buy Me a Coffee link corrected. And so I pulled them all down, put them in a Word doc, and then I'll have to put them back up. But I went to the coaching and I'm like, hi, buy a brick bar, please. But they're not letting me get away with the free 8 a month that I get. So I'm like, okay, hi, Dustin's on. I'll,
Dustin.
I'm like, okay, I'll send some of the 8 that are supposed to be promo for you guys. I'm sending Sharon some and a few other people. I'm like, fine, I'll give away my damn bars.
Where are they?
They're the keto brick. So they're like the
Oh,
tasty bars,
okay.
but they have 2
Keto.
carnivore flavors. But they're so
Oh.
huge. I think this is what people don't understand. They're like, oh my God, they're so expensive. Literally, I eat one a month. Even if I have, it's like pretend you have a piece of chocolate, but it's made with tallow. And say you're eating real chocolate on carnivore or whatever you are, you just want a little taste. So that's how I eat them. And they do last me forever, ever, ever. Okies is on.
Okies. That's Jason, right? His name's Jason. I think I called him like.
Oh, I always make fun of you, John or Jacob or some darn. I once
I called him John. I'm sorry, Jason.
I wanted to reach out to you, Okie. I bug him by email every day, but I knew it was family time. That's why I'm a little surprised you're here. Thanks. I know you're just popping in. Lots of family time. So I'm like, I am not going to bug him with my stupid YouTube nonsense. His name is Danger. Okay? Danger.
Danger.
Yeah, his parents actually named him Danger as his first name. He goes by his middle name, Jason.
That's for real?
Mm-hmm.
His first name's Danger?
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to tell you guys, I had a friend that was upgraded to a Dexcom and they gave me their Libre. So I got one on. I'm waiting for it to start.
Woo, can't wait to hear about that.
I know. I was going to wait till my next appointment and at least get a script for one and just get the trial for 2 weeks rather than the Stello or that. Yeah. So he was upgraded and he brought me a box of 6. So I'm just waiting.
So
yeah, and I had gotten rid of all my husbands, but he's been gone 3 years. They probably still work, but
yeah, you said that.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see what is affecting this.
What's going on?
Well, my insulin, like I had my fasting insulin first time ever done 3 years ago on keto, and it was 4.5, I think. 4.5 or 4.8. Anyway, it's consistently gone up. The fasting insulin. Now my blood sugar and my A1C has gone. My blood sugar on keto and pretty much always was like 80s, 90s at the lab. I would stick my finger all day long and it would just, do, it could be down, in the 80s. But my fasting blood lab draw has always been like between 101 and 106. And I have it done every 6 months. And I've been carnivore for 2 years. So my A1C has gone from 5, it was 5.6 the very first time I had it done. And then it went up to like 5.7 and then went up to as high as 5.9, like 6 months ago. Now, it's been a little more than 6 months ago because I'm due for it again. So it's maybe been 9 months. And then it went back down to like 5.6. But my fasting insulin went up to 10. And then it came back down a little bit last time.
So how do you feel though?
Great.
That's it. Yeah. See, that's a thing.
Great. I mean, yeah. So it's just weird. Like if it were just the blood cells living longer thing and my insulin was doing what I think it should do, then I would not even care, really. But I'm a little baffled by the insulin thing.
Yeah.
Especially when you listen to Dr. Oz. I do not fit into her box at all.
Well, and this is the thing when people were saying people have been carnivore for a while and their stuff is going the other direction. Like,
well, my triglycerides are 37. And my CRP is under 1 point something. My ferritin is like all the other markers are fine. I'm not really concerned with with
Yeah.
that. I don't
It's just
know.
annoying because
It's annoying.
you've been doing this thing and you expect the stuff to be like,
Yeah.
yeah. I know.
On Grizzly, hi Grizzly, thanks for coming. And I've seen this more than once. When people say hi booby goats, YouTube holds it, you know. And I'm like, oh, for heaven's sake.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's more the most, Erin, it's the most on your name than anything ever. Do you see that too, Amy, on your side? It's just like
Yeah.
all the time.
Mine holds weird stuff. I must have like
You
people are
haven't
just talking normal stuff and it seems to hold it on mine. I don't know what it is. Maybe I
it
put too
is.
many restrictions in there.
I just broke my good luck beads.
I just scheduled my CAC scan.
Ooh.
It's Friday the 13th and my good luck beads broke. Amy,
But
listen to
yeah.
me. Listen to me. And we're friends, guys. People are going to be like, she's mean to Amy. I'm always mean to Amy. I'm mean to the people I love. So, you are going to have 0 on your CAC,
I know.
weirdo. Okay.
I know. And you know why
Okay,
it's going to
'cause
be
I was like,
amazing?
what?
So you know why that's going to be awesome? Where's my book?
Yes, Erin.
Oh.
I
So
get it.
it's going to be amazing because I'm like, fine, I'll do the. He's like, and if it's over 300, you will go on a statin. He said it. I wish I could have recorded it because I really like this doctor, right? Because
Mhm.
he's an osteopathic doctor and he's checking all the boxes with, okay, well, let's run this test. Let's run this. I don't even have to ask him. Like, this would be the
Yeah.
next step. So he's really good with that. But he's still in the statin thing, right? And so I bought him the book. I don't know where it is. I have the stupid screen up, but it's the great
Common
the
Sense
cholesterol
Lab?
myth.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I bought him the Great Cholesterol Myth by Steven Sinatra, which is one of my favorite books. And then I've also got some printouts about apparently now I'm a lean mass hyper responder because I researched it and I'm like, there's no way lean mass means you're skinny, right? And he says I'm obese. I check all the boxes for a lean mass hyper responder. And he put obese in my chart again. I'm like, I'm
I thought you kind of
174.
were exaggerating. He put
No,
obese.
I could
Because
show
I've
you
been telling people that
overweight.
Okay, because he offered a GLP-1, but I'm like, I don't think because he thinks you're heavy. It's because he doctors do that. But if he put
Hi, Paul. He put overweight in my
Paul.
chart.
Hello.
Hold on, now I gotta pull it up. Hi,
You
Paul.
are not
What's going on?
overweight.
Hold on.
Hi, Paul.
I just popped in to comment on the A1C numbers.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm just, I've studied diabetes quite intensely. And if you go to Own Your Labs book and start looking at monitoring blood sugar, both on a daily basis and with A1C, Ken Berry's best writing ever may be in those 3 or 4 pages.
Mhm.
When it comes to the A1C, a 5.6,
Mhm.
say you're 5.6, next lab 5.7, next lab 5.8. Guess what? It's all the same number.
Huh.
It's just like if I ask you to go cut me a 2x4 at 6 feet. If you come back with something between 5 and 7, you have met my specification, okay? If I ask for a 6.0 2x4, I just ordered a different 2x4. It's got to be plus or minus 1/10 of an inch, okay? The accuracy on an A1C lab is plus or minus 0.1 at least. That's why I say 5.6, 5.7, 5.8 can all be really this exact same number, okay?
Mhm.
So if somebody says, "Oh, my A1C went up. I went from 5.6 to 5.8." And the real crux of the matter is this: what's your trend? Okay. Now, if you do an A1C every 4 months, and you went 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, 5.9, well, it says that's something to say. Well, it's trending up, not rapidly, but it is trending up.
Mine came
So,
back
Paul,
down.
you're confusing Danger Okie Edens. So watch the math. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know,
Teasing.
the numbers are very important, okay?
Okay.
And I was trained as an engineer. And one of the things you don't do in the world is you don't fudge numbers. Okay? So let's say I was working in a setting where I'm working for a drug company and we're going through a drug trial. And in the field, I record some data. And in my lab notebook, I write down the number 17, 17. And now I'm writing the report. And I report that number as 17.0. I just changed the data. I'm implying a higher degree of accuracy than when I recorded the data. I just fudged the data. Okay?
Gotcha.
And I know this sounds maybe not, always picking, being picky. Now, we're being scientific, okay? We're adhering to the principles of science and otherwise. And you think, well, how is all this really important? Well, how do you think we ever docked 2 spacecraft in outer space? All the temperature changes, all the differences in materials. How did we ever get those surfaces to match up and lock in and seal and protect the astronauts? In particular, how do you interlock with another nation when they're on? We space docked. We coupled up with the Russians, opened up the hatch and said hello to each other. Well, guess what? They're in the metric system. We're on we do inches. They do millimeters. The only conversion between the metric system and our system that is an exact conversion is inches to centimeters. It's the only exact conversion there is. It's 2.54. Centimeters equals 1 inch. And that is exact, okay? And, all things in accuracy and data matter. And so if you start looking into any of the testing that you do, nobody can give me a 7-foot 2x4. It's 7 foot plus or minus something. I can get closer and closer to 7 feet by being more strict with the tolerance. Okay. Here's the other thing too, is the A1C test is very young in the world of testing.
Mm-hmm. It is.
When I first became diabetic in 1992, A1C was lab dependent. So an A1C at one lab may be 6, and at a different lab, same blood sample, it may be 6.3 or 4. It wasn't until about, I don't know, I'm thinking 95, 96 that A1C lab test was finally standardized. So again, you got to look at what's your trend.
Hey, Juliet. I just shared my chart where it says that I am overweight.
We have to put
Jared,
another chart.
Pull it up on screen real quick.
Oh, no.
The world can
Another
see.
chart.
No. Just pull it up. It doesn't say, it's not a chart. See the highlighted part? Overweight with a body mass index of, 27? I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling better, so who cares? Right? Who cares? Who cares if I gain 25 pounds? They're trying to put me on a GLP-1, and I may have been a little too skinny at 148 pounds. I'm just saying.
You're what, 5'9"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're that tall, you don't have a weight problem.
I mean, just because I weigh as much as my guy counterparts that are 5'9", there a lot of them are, except for Kilts. I don't know how tall he is, but he's like 155 or something.
Hey, I think he's like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah.
In
So
person, he's muscular but small. So it was he wasn't small. I think I shared this. Oh my Lash. I didn't know like Lash was so compact. I don't want to say small because he's my height, 5'10", but I don't know. Well, everyone looked at me and they're like, "Do you need more food?" Like I ate.
that is so mean. Like I hate when people
Well-
body shame skinny people too. It's like, shut your
Well,
pie holes. Shove some
some
meat
of
in
us-
there.
Some of
Well,
us can agree. In real life, we do look older than on camera. Some of my, and I mean nice, close people. I won't say names. I'm like, do I look older? Because you do. And they're like, oh, yeah, a little bit. You do. It's like,
I want to tell the world that I look older than I do on camera. I have this really good light up here and it shines on my forehead and you don't see the wrinkles. So if you meet me in person, don't say she's fake. I'm not fake. Well, I kind of am fake because I have the red hair and that's not real either. But,
well, my
I'm
one
really
doctor
gray.
is listed in the metabolic health practitioners, which is really cool. And she doesn't, that's one of the first things she told me was the BMI is just bogus. So
It is.
the waist to height is more what they go by.
yeah.
And the only reason why I think I got as thin as I did
Mhm.
was because I was on that migraine medication, topiramate, and a side effect of that was weight loss. And so now I'm off of that. And it's like, I think this is where I'm probably supposed to be. And I'm really not gaining any more weight than what I've gained, but
That stuff
the doctor
scares
says
me.
I'm fat.
My stepson had like sleep paralysis on that medication.
On topiramate, it's
Yeah.
my hair was falling out. It was getting so thin. And
Mhm.
now my hair stylist is like, I can't believe how thick your hair is. Just
Wow.
from stopping that.
That's
And
cool.
carnivore. I'm happy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, there's the
chatting with
important part.
Brad.
I'm happy, right?
I'm happy. Yes,
There
I
you
am
go.
happy.
You know,
You
it
know?
was fun because he's not here. We could talk about Pretzel Pete because if you're not here, guys, even if he's not on my channel, I get to talk. But some of us saw Mitch had put him a live on his phone while they were eating at their meetup there around Melbourne. Like Pretzel Pete was so quiet. Like because he's in chat, so like out there, you know what I mean?
He's never
Like, I don't
quiet.
know,
Was he feeling okay?
yeah, I mean, it was just it wasn't that he was quiet. They're all sitting and eating, chit-chatting, quietly, but it just seemed odd because I just pictured Pretzel Pete like getting on the table and doing a dance. I'm kind of, I don't know. It's funny how we perceive people because he's so, out there. But no, he just looked he looked very handsome and, just professional. I could see how he could sell 1 million beds. I think it is what he sells. He looked really good.
Oh, Angel Duster just posted Booby is hot and it got blocked.
Yes, that YouTube doesn't like booby coats.
It's
Oh,
okay.
really?
I got your back. I'll unhide it. Booby's an acceptable word here.
Oh,
So tell us, dear Kelly, what do you I posted, but you probably didn't see it because Kilts has 1 billion people. I was like, every time I see you, you seem like you're reverse aging. And then
Well,
when I
feel
posted
good.
that, other people said that they're like, right? But I was like, see, it's not just me.
Well, I know I aged myself from bad habits of chewing and smoking cigarettes, but that's one thing that's why I'm a big advocate on nicotine, because I won't do it because I know my habit. I'm not saying if someone wants to smoke a cigar if you want to, but I won't never touch it because I know if I have that one puff, it's over. It's over, and I know how bad that I can get. And so that's probably why that nicotine, especially the chewing for the 2 years, I think it contributed to the hip issue, which good news. I have
What?
finally heard from the Columbia Orthopedic Group.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
And I got an appointment for the 17th at 3:15
Of March.
Tuesday. So
now
we're
this
gonna
is just
try
an
to get-
initial
Yeah,
appointment, or is this?
This is initial appointment. This is to meet the doctor, give them the MRI and the MRI X-ray imaging and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna say the hip is gone. The hip has to be replaced. You know, I did make a video this last came out last Sunday that my hip, you know, the muscles and stuff got 20% better. I don't think it'll get any, you know, it's not going to be 100% better because I still have this leg discrepancy, but somehow today I just go do my normal stretches and I do the one stretch. I go to the bathroom in the shop because I have ways that I can hold on to so I can get that deep stretch. The hip backfired on me. I couldn't hardly walk. I had to work to do the one work order we did today. I had to get the cane. Granted, it's getting a little bit better, but I'm like, okay, I think if instead of delaying this in winter time to save up some more money, I think I come up with a game plan with whatever my tax return, enough to get to Keto Palooza and 2 bonuses, quarterly bonuses that's upcoming. Let's get this done before fall. I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's not painful. It's just an aggravation when you can't walk. And so like the end of this month, the 27th, we leave for Branson for Young Christians Weekend to Silver Dollar City. So I'll be with the youth. So pray for me. Be like herding cats.
And it'll be
You know, if you need it, you need it. There's no, if you gotta have it, you gotta have it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I'm done with it. It's like I have a game plan because I did take on an extra car payment and I can have the little bills paid. So I got this game plan. So I won't even worry about the truck tires. I can wait till this fall when I'm back to work and all that. So I'm like, take that first quarterly bonus, second quarter bonus that I get in August and shoot for early September because it's like they said, it's like in and out. You don't have a hospital stay. It's
Right.
like outpatient now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask
And
you.
and I saw someone, I don't know if you can't believe it or not, but he's like, yeah, I had a hip surgery at 7 a.m. and he's walking out of the hospital. He had a walker, but he's walking with his walker, not
Mhm.
even using the walker, holding the walker out. And I'm like, I'm done.
They want you
Crazy.
up quickly. Yes.
Yeah. Up and
And
out
so
the
even
door.
I'll still continue doing these exercises, these squats and stuff. It just gets the muscles going and it'll make a much quicker recovery. But
Yeah.
the hip, like if they ask me, what is your pain level? Maybe a 1, because I really don't feel it. I feel it more on the outside of the bursa part of the joint, but maybe a mild inner pain, but it's a 1. But it's the aggravation of limping and, you know, having that when I don't have the lift, and it's an aggravation of walking. But today
Gotcha.
I don't know what happened.
Have you
Have you gone to some?
Sorry.
What's
Go ahead,
that? Shay?
Have you had chiropractic kick?
I did chiropractor stuff. Like I did a few things with chiropractor like a few years ago before this last fall is when I said enough was enough with the hip, because it just all of a sudden I developed this leg discrepancy. I don't know. It could be possibly a muscle, but I'm like, before I do any surgery, I want to know what is causing this discrepancy. But I'm thinking what it is I don't think it's so much the hip ball on the femur bone is the cause. I think it's the socket that is the damage. And I think my hip is pushed in, causing that extra discrepancy. And I look like Amy was hurting guys when I talk about socket.
Just
and all that surgery.
I had my
Your
legs
legs are-
crossed and I was trying to uncross them, and I'm at my desk, my computer desk, and it wasn't fitting. Yeah, it wasn't a little bit of pain.
Hey, Kelly, have you
Your
been to
legs
Silver
are two
Dollar
different
City?
lengths. Yes.
Oh,
What's that?
have you been
Your
to Silver
legs
Dollar
are two
City?
different.
Oh yeah, I have been there. This will be my
Okay.
third visit. First
I've
year
been
I
there
went,
100. Have been there 150 times. I counted. Go ahead.
or we call it Steal Your Dollar City because you go
Yeah,
and
we
get
do.
something to eat. And they are you a season pass holder? No. Oh, that's double the price on food. I'm like, what?
I only asked because of all the hills. It's a workout. This
I went there the first year I went there. That's when I started having the notice in the hip. But I also at that time was starting to have left knee pain. I was gaining weight. I was on that's when I was doing keto, and
gotcha.
that was when I was eating all the spinach and all the high oxalate seeds and nuts and stuff, and not knowing that this stuff is harmful for you, and it's got a lot of toxins in it.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm sorry, Paul.
last,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Paul.
that was
Night,
because
Spanky.
my first year was 2024. That was the one I didn't have a walking stick or nothing. I spent $50 to get a walking stick, and I decided that was the year I visited Marvel Cave, toured Marvel Cave, and like there's one spot I'm like, I don't care if there's a will, this man has a way, and you should have seen me go through that skinny area. I got down and I went backwards. I crawled backwards through that hole. I'm like, I have no problem. They handed me the walking stick and I was good to go the rest of the way.
That is a scary, scary place. Heebie-jeebies.
What is
I'm
it?
just looking. Silver Dollar City, Branson, Missouri, but they have a cave there. It's built right on top of a cave.
Yeah, it's a hole in. You go down. Like there's the thing.
Yeah, no.
You go down under, and there's bats. You see bats, and it's really cold.
I think it's
great
like
in the summer.
I think it's like 6 or 7 flights down, and you see down it. And like for me, usually for heights, I'm like, nope, not me. But it wasn't bad because you're not going down a ladder or nothing like that. You're sitting like you're going down a mezzanine, and it wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it. And then last year it was wet, so we went to the park, but we couldn't ride much of the rides, and they moved the entertainment part or the music to a theater somewhere in Branson. So that was last year was a little different, but I'm hoping this year it's a lot better. I hope it's not wet or rainy. I don't mind if it's cool, but I don't want no wet and rainy.
Well, fingers crossed on that. Can you imagine? I lived in Branson for like 10 years. The city
I've been
girl
to Branson.
Yeah, we still have a house down there. I was like, oh, get me out of here. When we first moved there, oh my gosh. I was like, what is all this country? And it's old country stuff, it's old. And but in the summer, the population was about 10,000. So that's the population, all of us that live there. But in the summer, over 3 million tourists would come to Little Branson. And you begin to be like, the tourists. But, I've never been to a place, and I have to tell you, like, so sweet. Like the tourist and the local, like, I don't care where you come from. People are so nice. They always let one car at a time. People, they drive so sweet. It's something about Branson, maybe the expectation that no matter where, like the tourists are the nicest tourists ever. And I think because the people of Branson are just so kind. It's almost like a surreal little place.
It was fun when we went to visit. We went to visit when my sister lived in Springfield, so I don't remember how far away it is.
It's about 45 minutes. I used to work up here in Springfield and live in Branson, and on Fridays it would take me an hour and a half to get home. And I'm like, that's why we moved. I'm like, I cannot do this commute to work every day anymore. I can't do it. I was getting old, Amy. I was like 50 something, like you.
I'm getting old. I'm old.
No, you're not.
Bless your heart. To be 50 again.
So,
I know.
So when you're standing
like, I'm
up,
turning 50, and me and Sharon are like, I wish we're turning 50.
And so when
Kelly's
you're
not even
standing up, your
close.
legs are two different lengths, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the way it
Okay.
is like if
Yeah.
I'm barefooted or I'm flat footed, or if I don't have no lift or shoe lift, it's like my right leg is straight, but my left leg is bent out.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I'm all, you can tell, I can look in the mirror, my torso, like my belly button will be pointed towards the left. And when I do walk, I'm like this, like I can't get the modem. I have to hold this.
Yeah.
I can move my left arm, but I have to do this just to maintain balance when I walk.
Yeah. My son builds artificial legs for a living. And he builds 5 or 6 every day. And watching someone walk with the leg from behind, they video that all the time. And there's even now video, they put these little white reflective dots on your body in different places. Then they videotape you as you're walking. And the computer program analyzes it and tells them, okay, that's good, or yeah, you need to make some adjustments. And I had a friend of mine, he had a 1 3/4 inch difference in his height between his two legs. 1 3/4 inches. His hip was wore out. It was just shot. So yeah, sounds like you're the candidate and you got the plan, and hopefully it'll go really well. How old are you?
Because I'm 47. I'll be 48 in July.
All right.
Perfect age. You're young. Good age to have it done. You're active. You're going to recover so well.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
the one reason why I waited.
This.
What's that?
Just be thankful that they have the technology and and this is not anything new. Just how wonderful that. Imagine not having this as an option and having to live with this for the rest of your life. That would not be pleasant.
No. Like when I went carnivore, I think a lot of the pain, like the inflammation and stuff has gone away because of the carnivore diet.
Right.
But it's just, it's very mild. Now I will, I'm sure that they'll prescribe me with pain medicine, which I will get it, but I'm just going to have it if I need it, because last time I took where I was sent home with Darvocet 20 years ago from almost losing my leg from a work related injury where they removed, luckily it didn't get to the bone, but they had to remove tissue and they had to heal from the inside out. They sent me home Darvocet, which I took it. I ended up throwing it up. I'm like, I'm done. I'm just going to throw it away. I just dumped it down the toilet and that was it. I never took it again. And it never wasn't painful to do what they needed to do with dress the wound and all that, pack it. And it healed just fine. But fortunately at that time I had poor leg circulation. I had varicose veins. I had that done when I was in my 20s but now I get this done and I'll be like Forrest Gump, magic him.
Your quality of life will go up a lot.
Oh yeah, because I am ready. I'm just so ready for it. Because before I didn't do this in the last few years because I decided to do the physical therapy because I couldn't afford to take off work. I was struggling. Not only that, I was paying child support. Well, the child support went away. I was still struggling, but then I found a way to where I can consolidate the debt into one low payment. And I'm like, let's get this going. And then I did have to take on the car, extra car payment. But like the small debt will be paid off quickly. But I've come up with a game plan. I'm like, well, you know what? If I save this one, I figure usually get the full bonus. I can save this. It's about $1,900 a month or $1,900 a quarter after taxes. Save this, save the second quarter. Let's do this right around August. And that way recover, because that way I can be able to drive to Louisville in October. I have my ticket ready. I've looked at the hotel's room. I think I'm going to do the Embassy Suites, and that I'm going to email my let's see, the travel advisor, the guy that does the gift thing through Snappy, and I'm going to get my hotel room booked.
I have to remember where I booked my hotel. I don't remember. I hope Jerry's not listening. Jerry, I got you, girl, because I did book us a hotel. I just don't remember which one it was. Let me see.
I'm
if
sure
I
you'll
can
get
pull
like
it
a
up.
reminder.
Okay, my problem is I have like 20 email addresses now that I have a coaching business, this
Oh my gosh,
channel.
Amy. I know my
I've-
daughter, like every time something's wrong, she goes, Mom, which of the 7 emails is it under? Because you keep.
We're staying at the Hilton. Oh, NBC
Hilton.
Suites. Yeah.
We're
gonna be
Yeah,
the same
that's
hotel.
that was one, and because I'm gonna give him the code because there's a discount code for the room. It's
Mhm.
like, you get it for $159 a night
Yep,
with that
that's what we
discount
got.
code for the keto. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it to him and say, this is the discount code. Here's the room. This is what I want. I'm gonna check in on the 7th, and then I'll go home on the 11th. And there's one stop I'm doing in Louisville. There's a hat place down there. I'm taking.
Yeah.
It's
A
called
what
Wild
place?
Hats. I'm going to have me a custom cowboy hat made by
Cowboy
Hat.
hat.
I thought you said cats. I was going to say,
No.
I'll go.
Julia, everything that ends in
It's a
AT
custom
sounds like
cat.
cat too.
I know, cats. They're
Speak of the
scary.
devil.
The devil! The devil!
I summoned her. I summoned
Did you
her.
call Jerry
just like
the
she-
devil?
I said, speak of the devil. I mean,
I-
it's just
Mhm.
it's a saying. I summoned her like she summons me when she says my name, I come under her stream.
Amy.
I do have a
everybody,
hotel room.
Greetings. I've got my jammies on and my grandma's blankie on right now,
Aw.
I'm jealous. I want a grandma blinky.
and I'm color coordinated. How is everybody? Hi, everybody in the chat. I can't read your chat, but hello.
See,
Your hair's still holding beautifully.
Yeah. What did you do to it? Just let it dry naturally?
Oh, no, I
Plucked
said it. I said it in rollers the day before. Rollers like a
Oh.
grandma.
No, it's more like a 1940s beauty hair.
I think
Yeah.
the kids these days call it trad wife. Trad. Right?
Is that
Am I
bad?
right, Sharon? Isn't that what the kids are saying?
What does that mean?
Do you know what a Stepford wife is? Guys,
Yeah.
you work with me, some people.
Yes, a Stepford wife.
That's what I look like, a Stepford wife.
Yes.
I don't have that mind numbing, I love you, dear, look, and the red lipstick. I'm missing that.
Okay, you have to do a live with the red lipstick and just be like, hi guys.
I did that yesterday on my way into work.
Oh, Jerry, I can't keep up with the lives. I get a
I
panic
can't.
Somebody's
attack.
out of control.
Listen, I need Lewis to be my pitch man because Lewis, when you did your live, I think it was Thursday, right?
I do Wednesday live. See,
Okay,
you don't make my lives either. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, when I saw it on the feed that Lewis had chimed in, Lewis said, everybody go to Juliet's feed, but I was at work. So I went to the feed. I went to your live, but when I'm at work, believe it,
Yeah.
I come to your lives. I can't comment because I'm
You do.
working with my hands.
Jerry, I'm going to be honest, like the first 5
Well, of
minutes.
course
there
I
was-
want you to be honest. No,
No,
I want
there
you to lie. I want you to
No,
lie.
but there was like 2 people. I think Lewis, it was more of, I feel sorry for Juliet. She's all by herself on the
No,
live.
you were saying hello to lots of people, so I was happy. I'm
Oh.
listening with my OSHA approved earbuds, and I'm listening, and you're saying hello, this person, that person, Okies, all the things. So I was very happy, but
Oh, thank you.
I can't always comment because work happens.
Work.
Yeah. Yeah. And then sometimes I'll go on lives and I'll tell me if I'm just being rude. Like I'll go on lives and I'll say, I'm listening, but I can't chat. but I mean it. I'm supporting, I'm listening, and then I have to work, and I'm working, and inevitably I glance over and people are like, hi, Juliet. Well, then I feel bad that I don't say hi back. Do you do that, Amy? And then I'm like, hi.
Yes.
But you don't want to be
And the
rude.
worst
I'm like,
one is
I
like
can't
at
chat.
7 in the morning when Mitch is on. I am in the shower.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom, but I can't look at the chat at all in the morning while I'm trying to get ready for work and everything else. And I know people are saying, so if I'm not ignoring people, right? I'm just trying to
Well, what I
function as
did
a human adult.
today, I listened to Mitch and I didn't chat hello. I thought I'd rather just do that and listen than people feel, I don't, you know.
I don't get
Right.
notifications anymore. But oops.
My favorite was when Mitch went to Amy's channel for something. He goes, "Oh, I used to be subscribed." I wonder what happened.
No, he was looking
Mitch,
for
you got mad and
grandma.
hit the
He,
you got
was-
mad and hit the unsubscribe. Is what happened.
he was looking at the grandma's crochet corner, and
Yeah.
I interviewed her, and so he found her on my channel. He's like, wait a second, who's this? And he's like, I know this channel. Who's this? Is this grandma? I think
Oops.
I don't remember if I was on screen or not, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm like, that's me.
Oops.
Okay, so
Whoops.
Bill Cook has a good idea. There should be an invention like within YouTube that it's like someone can make a voice chat sender and reader, like you have in your car, like where it says text from your daughter. Do you want me to
Yeah.
read it? And then you say yes, and then you could respond. So we need that for YouTube. So while we're working, we could just be like, yeah, just read it to me. And we're on computers working.
If
Well, and I
hear
want to add an
something-
additional feature that it only reads it to you when someone's like chatting you directly. Did we lose Jerry?
Where's Jerry go? Wait,
Jerry, come back.
hold on.
Blue coop.
Where am I?
There she is.
I don't know.
There
You
she
went
is.
away.
She's back now.
How did I go
Back.
away? I don't know. I don't know technology. What you speak of with this car and talking in a car, it sounds Jetsons to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
And you have that fancy car, that Denali.
Well, yeah, it does the things, but I don't know how to use it.
Oh, girl, when you come to my house,
Oh.
I'm hooking you up with all the things. We're going to sit in your car for like an hour and I'm going to set up your talking and
Did you video it? It'll be a great live, first of all. And then Jerry will have it. So if she forgets, not when, if she
Bill
forgets,
is
I
shaking
would
his
forget.
head
She
down
can watch
here.
it.
we'll
I'm
probably
watching Bill do this. And
Wait.
scratching his head. What is going on?
Wait, what happened? Poor Sharon. Sorry, Sharon.
Sharon's like,
I'm trying to move the cobwebs.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't need to see me.
If I could figure out how to switch places, I'd switch.
she's underwater. She's under Commons water.
It's good.
Oh, bye. Who's leaving?
It's camouflage. I look 50.
Okay. I'll shut him off. Everybody's
No.
Everybody, you're on your own. Read your
on
own
your own.
comments.
Holly Springer's on. I don't think we said hi. Jerry, everybody's saying hi to you. Just I know you can't see him.
can't see
Jippy,
him.
everybody saying hi. Everybody said hi to Sharon when she got on. So Bill said, "Ugh, must be Amy." I'm taking it out of context. I don't know what that means.
I know.
Oh my God. Yeah. John's, I thought, John, do you live in, no, I don't mean to be nosy. I thought you lived in Florida. And then in my head, I thought you would be with Mitch tonight, with everyone else. All the Mitchfits.
Oh, yeah.
We were
He's not on
we
yet.
were watching.
Almost.
So the people would come around. I think it was too late for you to see, Jerry. The people would come around at the restaurant where Mitch group is. And like, they'd sort of be like, would you like more food? And with Rick, you could see they weren't even asking. They just kept going and throwing food on his plate. Like, and other people were going, like, yeah, no, I'm good. And then Rick's like,
Oh,
it was a fun chat.
What are the chances, do you think, that he brings iguana to the VRBO when we go to the Hack
Well,
Your
you
Health?
guys You said it was a great idea. You and Lewis, everybody outnumbered me and immediately said, great idea. Well, I'll eat iguana. And I'm like,
I'll
for
eat
God's
it.
sake. I know you would. And I'm like, I'm not
I
eating
I
don't
just
think
won't
you
kill
would.
it.
I wouldn't think you would.
You
We
know,
were
if you
joking.
don't kill iguana,
He did do an iguana demonstration, like
You know,
Joe
in Ecuador,
Salatin
they're
did at a Homesteaders Expo in South down there in Marshville a couple years ago, 3 years ago. I went to it'd be Rick Hack Your Health, how to butcher your own iguana.
Oh my gosh. Lewis is
Hey,
on,
Lewis.
and Lewis and Amy will eat the iguana, and Rick.
I'll eat it.
I think
Tastes like
Angela said
chicken.
yes, and I just sat silent, going, "Okay, I'm always the odd man out." I don't.
I'm just not going to kill it.
If I don't see it as a body at any point, and it's just on my plate, I'll be
Does
fine.
it taste like chicken?
Yeah, he
Yes,
said
yep.
it did.
I like
It's more
alligator.
like
I've had
alligator.
alligator.
I've had
I've
Yeah.
had that. It's good.
I haven't even tried a sardine yet, so I'm a little bit of a baby.
Still,
Ooh.
but you eat
I've done
mackerel, right?
mackerel,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like mackerel.
I tried cod liver for the first time. Now I can't find them. Yes,
Was it good?
It wasn't bad, but I think the only thing I shouldn't have done was eat a whole can. I ate a whole tin with scrambled eggs, and I think it was too much.
Too much food.
It's like rich, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I can't. Now they're carrying them. So I probably have to order them, which means I have to get a dozen.
Yeah.
But I can do it. I can definitely do it. I gave away my calf's liver that I bought because if I can do cod liver, I got rid of the calf's liver.
You didn't like the liver, the calf liver?
I didn't. I mean, maybe if I went somewhere and had it.
Were you just eating it just as is, or were you mixing it with ground beef? Because I mix mine with ground beef and make
No,
liver
I didn't mix it.
burgers.
I was
Yeah,
eating
that's
as
how I eat it.
is. Like, yeah, my father used to eat it. Or beef. I think it was just beef liver with onions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to eat liver
I
and
think it's
onions.
the texture.
My
too.
mom ate liver and onions all the time growing
The
up.
texture. When I worked at the nursing home, they had like once a month they had liver and onions. They loved it. Most of them loved it.
The nursing home people love the liver and onions.
Yes. Yep. They did.
There are, again, I was going to say, Jerry, this question's for you because I saw your hand up. So
I love it.
Is veal
You do?
really lamb? Is
Which
veal
one?
lamb?
The calf or beef or
Well, I eat
Okay.
both of them. The calf I prefer more than
Okay.
the regular, but because this is farm country up here,
uh-huh.
everybody that butchers their
It's
cows
probably better.
gives me the liver for the dogs.
Oh,
I love it.
nice.
Ah.
Good too. Yeah, no, I've had veal so much. It's really all over the place back east. But like ground lamb is more popular in England, so I'll have it there. But I can't find it. I don't know, Kelly, if you have it in your little Hickby, Missouri, but I can't find that stuff in there's like beef, pork, chicken at Walmart. That's our grocery store. There's no lamb.
Aldi's. Did you try Aldi's? They have
Oh, no,
ground
I haven't.
lamb there. It's phenomenal and it's cheap. $5 and change a pound. Cheap.
For ground lamb.
Yeah.
They're
Ground
building
lamb.
an Aldi's here in my town, but it'll probably be I don't know, maybe Christmas.
Yeah, Aldi has ground lamb. Walmart, no, they don't have it at all. And the only other grocery store that I have an option in my area is called Bratcher's Market. That's it. They're pretty much a basic kind of like
Food Lion has it here.
Always Save, Best Choice type,
Yeah.
canned goods. But now I'm thinking about, Columbia, Missouri, we got more grocery stores, so you have more, sale ads.
Schnucks. I remember
Yeah,
Schnucks. I lived in Columbia.
we have a Schnucks there in Columbia. There's many people knows it as Kroger's, but here where in Columbia, it's Gerb's. So it's pretty much a Kroger store. We have Sam's.
Mhm.
which I need to get a membership of Sam's, which I'll do that after I get my surgery done. Then once I get back to work, I'm going to get a membership to Sam's, because for me to go to Costco, I'm going to have to either go 2 hours to Kansas City or 2 hours to St. Louis. And I'm like, I ain't going to go. Eventually go, because I want to venture and see a Costco, see what it's like.
Mhm.
They were supposed to build one in Columbia, but I don't know when.
Yeah, I hear it. Well, they built one in Springfield, shockingly, and we're pretty small. But I have to tell you guys, okay, so don't tell George, but he sent me a picture of what we're having for lunch.
He's listening.
No, he had to go. I know he
I
did.
know, it's funny.
He has another live I won't mention. So don't tell George.
Oh, right.
So he sent me the picture of like the butcher that's making the meal, and we're having this same meal when I come out. It's a whole pig. Like it looks like a pig with the head.
Mm.
Okay, you all.
Oh, and you're gonna have a hog roast
With an apple
Yes.
in its mouth.
If you are the honored guest, you might get the cheek meat.
Yeah, there's a
pork chows. I
There's
got
a
some.
ton of-
I'm gonna try it.
Cheek
There's
meat
about
is
100 some-
phenomenal. Cheek from the cow. Woo, good.
I'm
Okay.
gonna eat whatever's served, and Doug is too, which will be interesting because it will be only carnivore. I am with a group, particularly George, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So ate the first.
I
think that's
have a cow confession. This will be in a video, of course, but I have been passing the beef tongues for like 3 months now, and they're like sticking out at me. I'm like, I cannot put that in my cart.
Right,
It's
right.
sticking out at me.
Right.
And I've been wanting it. And my sister told me beef tongue was good. My husband grew up on a farm, and he says it's amazing. And everything I'm reading, like you have to cut the outer part of the tongue off. And I'm like, that's the part I can't get past. But it's in my deep freezer. One of these days here, I'm going to pull it out. I think I'm going to smoke it. I don't know. It says you can smoke them in the smoker. So I think I'm going to do that because I like smoking stuff. And then I
like
did
Sam's
also buy
better, too.
some.
Oh,
What
go
are
ahead.
those? What are those really fatty oxtail? I bought some oxtail. So I don't want to make soup though. I think I want to smoke them in the smoker too, because I heard you can smoke those in the smoker and they turn out really good. So there may be some videos in my future. And then I want to do a smoked Spam burger because I've never had Spam. Kelly, we were talking about
Really?
this is
Oh
what
yeah. I'm gonna be collecting that. I have an air fryer in my tote box because I take that on mission trips. And yes, I will be taking Spam because I won't. Depends on where we go on this mission trip, wherever we stay, they'll have options, but sometimes they may not have an option, and I'll just have my Spam, or what I may do is just slice it up, cook it up, and that I may take it on the build, and that's what I have for lunch.
I've never had Spam ever in my entire life. Is
I
it like
don't know if I've ever
bologna?
had it.
I fry it. Yeah, it's very salty. Very salty.
It's like
Oh,
it's pretty
good.
much it's ham, pork, water, and salt's what the ingredients are.
Crisp it in the frying pan with mustard.
I may smoke
If he
it
says
first.
you could, I'm sorry.
Back in the 60s, it was dirt cheap. It was dirt cheap.
The 60s, everything was dirt cheap.
I mean, it was so cheap. It was my parents were, I can remember 61, 62, 63. I can remember sitting on the cellar stairs, and our house was built on the slope, and towards the city that was our side of the building. And of course the big issue was, what if we're nuked?
Hmm.
And Syracuse having a major Air Force wing attached to it, the boys from Syracuse, most likely if the Russians attacked, Syracuse would get a A-bomb. And I can remember my parents looking at, the concrete walls, which my dad had hand poured himself. And I remember the Spam stacked on the shelf, and the tuna and the Spam, and then my mother canned. Well, there wasn't much deer meat back then, but my mother, if we had a deer, they would can the deer meat with beef fat. Go to the butcher, get beef fat. and can the two together. And that was really, really, really good. That was delicious.
You mean
I
why do you
remember
look-
going on to the family farm where my mom grew up with 13 brothers and sisters. And my grandfather, he may only had a first grade education, but that man, everybody called the vet. He called him instead of the vet because he knows how to pull calves. They butchered their own meat. They rendered their own lard. They grazed their own chickens. And I remember when they went deer hunting, they'll immediately bring the deer up from where they're at. They'll butcher it, they'll skin it, they'll quarter it, and they will put it in vinegar ice water and let it soak over a couple of days, and it gets that gamey taste out. You couldn't tell if it's beef or if it was deer. It was so good.
That's funny, Wendy.
A lot
Wendy says,
of deer cooking comes down to the cooking method. Yep.
Wendy says Hormel says spam supplies are running low. They might have to make a second batch.
As Bill Engvall will say it, he had with his broke food joke, spam stuff posing as meat.
I want to make spam salad because I loved ham salad growing up. Like I passed some ham salad in the store today when I was buying my husband some cottage cheese. I'll tell you that in a minute, but I wanted to buy that ham salad so bad because that is like, it is delicious. And I'm like, oh, seed oils. No, seed oils. They put mayonnaise with
right?
seed,
It's crap
seed
in the
oils.
store. Yeah.
I'll make my own if I'm going to have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
That's
Yeah,
what
do
I
it.
do is I just make my own mayo. I'll either it, and it's a lot cheaper. I'll even use the avocado oil
yeah,
and make it. I got a recipe that I got from Thomas. I did a video, and it's really simple. It's like 3 or 4 egg yolks, cup of avocado oil, and I use my kitchen made mixer, and it comes out really good.
Who has the cuckoo clock?
I did. I meant
Oh, okay. I was gonna say my mom has 5 of them. It takes me a week to get used to them when I go to New
That's
Jersey.
what
But you're
everybody
probably used
says.
to it. You don't even hear it, do you, Sharon?
Well, I did now because I'm on here and
Oh.
I'm aware that everybody else can hear it. But yeah, I don't notice it. I notice it when I've turned it off. If somebody
Tell me
stays
about
the
your-
night, yeah,
Tell
it's
me
too
about
quiet.
your cuckoo clock. Like it's unusual. I know it was in fashion in the 70s, but like, why do you have one? Where's it from, and what's it meaning to you?
It was my husband's. He got it in the service.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's the one that always, not wound, but pulled the chains and
Yeah.
boiled it and babied it
Oh.
and touched it every night. He loved his clock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I thought it might be something. That's my mom has a lot of different memories from certain things with
Mhm.
dad, Yeah. And it's the memories are lovely, but yeah, staying there, I'm like, dear Lord, it's 3 in the morning, and it's like, doo-coo, doo-coo, doo. And then they sings, and then they
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah. Yep. I need to have it serviced.
Oh.
Just because it doesn't, I can open it up in the back and it's still, the cuckoo doesn't come out. Well, it comes out. The little dancers don't come out
spin.
and spin around unless you go in the back. I mean, it's just probably a matter of dust or something in there. I do blow it out and oil it, but it needs something a little extra. There's not a lot of clockmakers. The 2 clockmakers we had around here they passed on.
Oh.
Who does that anymore? Kids can't even read clocks.
I know. And we have a grandfather clock that we transported from Ohio very carefully when
Wow.
my mother-in-law moved here, and it's not keeping time. I read the instructions on how to change, how to spin the pendulum, like you spin it. So it's still not, I've tried everything. And so we have like an Amish community near us. And believe it or not, there's Amish clock makers and they know how to do it. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they're not cheap because
Wow.
believe it or not, Amish people charge a lot of money for services.
Oh yeah.
That's how they live. But
I
they're
know.
good.
I know. My son had a garage built by them. Not cheap.
No,
Wow.
but they do it right.
Oh yeah, they
So-
absolutely do.
Okay,
It
so
is
you know what
working.
shoe fly pie is, right, Amy?
I've heard
Oh
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh
I was
yeah.
Somebody's
Yeah, they
whose live
sell
was
it
I
at the
on, and they're like, "What in
Yeah.
the hell is that?" I
I
go,
don't-
"Shoe fly pie."
yeah.
Was
They
that-
they
what do you-
have they sell all kinds of pies.
Wet
As a matter of
bottoms real
fact,
popular here.
yeah, and the
What-
Amish bread is the only bread that
wet
molds
bottoms
after
too
3
popular.
days. Like because they use real food to make their bread. And
Mhm,
it's like,
mhm.
why does the grocery store not mold until like 4 months? And
Mhm.
the Amish bread molds
it's
in
got
3
all the
days.
chemicals.
You have to eat it up.
Right.
I don't know if many of you remember back in last year, Dr. Nelson holding up his buns from a deal and they hadn't,
yeah.
they hadn't molded.
Yeah.
I had bread and buns that were 6 months that I
Mhm.
saved back to did, and not one molded. Even the Aldi's bread didn't mold.
hmm
Yeah, I did the same thing and it was about 6 months, but they did eventually start to mold.
I did it with my apples. I had 2 apples from the grocery store. I did actually throw them out. They lasted about a year before they started to shrivel. Seriously.
Apples? Like
Apples.
fruit.
Like Granny Smith apples. Granny Smith apples. The
what does
least
that tell
sugar-
you?
Oh, I know what it tells me.
They have a very heavy wax coating on them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I have
But
apple trees
still-
in my backyard, the little tiny sour ones.
Mhm.
And when they come on, I'll gnaw on a couple.
Yeah.
But it's totally different. But I used to eat apples every single day.
When I first started keto,
Yes.
I was doing it not right and I had an apple a day and I was losing weight like
Mhm,
crazy.
mhm.
But it was more of a whole food approach, right?
Mhm,
And
right. That's why the Granny Smith and not the,
right.
the apple crisp, or not the apple. What were the Honey Crisp?
Mhm.
The sweet
Yeah.
ones.
Well,
Yeah.
and the
There's a large apple
Fuji's.
farm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania that they have an oxygen pump. So they lock their apples into storage and they pump out the oxygen.
hmm
So it maintains a very low oxygen environment and the apples stay fresh for 8, 9, 10 months.
Well, they say a lot of times when they get them to the grocery store, they're already a year old.
Well, if you follow the orange industry, we're losing all the oranges in America and around the world. Oranges might be extinct within 10 years.
Really?
Oranges. Yeah. But orange, they have figured, I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they had to do it. I don't know how they do it. But you see, it looks like an oil tank farm in Florida. Inside those tanks is orange juice at just the outdoor temperature. And they can store it for 2 years.
Mm.
How they do it. But what
Whoa,
do you see
that was
in the
me.
grocery store anymore? You don't see frozen concentrated orange juice. It's not. You can't even find it. They don't even make it out anymore. I don't think.
Didn't they stop making it? Yes.
I know the answer to that.
I've not seen frozen. I've not seen frozen orange juice concentrate in a couple of years, anyhow.
Probably where I heard it, Jerry, from you.
Yep. Exactly. They're discontinuing the frozen concentrate orange juice. They did that last month. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Yep, same
And the other
place
thing
here.
that's going extinct has been in 10 years there'll be no bananas. Bananas will be completely gone.
They need to
They
leave.
can't they can't figure out how to control the virus, and so it's
All these
bananas will be-
diabetics that eat these bananas for the potassium makes me crazy.
it's not. It's actually not that good a source of potassium.
Well, that's what they think.
And You know that a Snickers has less sugar than a banana.
That's sad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's just like you go to a grocery store and you see the seedless grapes. It's just a big ball of sugar is what it is.
Oh, have you had the candy cotton grapes? Candy cotton grapes? Have you
Yeah,
had
they're
those?
tasty.
Mm,
Taste
nope, I have
crying
not
out
had
loud.
them.
I had to spit it out. It was so damn sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And those things. And you know, it's just like over in England, they have Brussels sprouts the size of tennis balls,
Wow.
and they are sweet.
They do that in America too. My husband used to transport. Now he's been retired from the trucking industry for decades now. They have apples the size of your head
Mhm.
that, unbeknownst to you, comes to you in the form of the apple sauce. So they're morphodite apples. They can't sell them on the shelves. That's what they do to them.
So the 100% natural applesauce with no sugar added doesn't really mean much.
Yes, ma'am, you're right.
Wow. Yeah.
You should all eat a keto brick bar. They have carnivore keto brick bars.
I love them.
Come in
Julie.
primal fudge, carnivore cake pop, and you too could order from my link. So they keep giving me free ones once a month.
I
Because
love them. Do you like them, Juliet?
yeah, I'm an affiliate, but I don't like to sell stuff. So I haven't sold anything. I haven't, and they're finally like, listen, you've been doing this 7 months. You're not selling a damn thing. Now go sell. So I put my link.
I'm actually he's gonna be there at Keto Palooza in October. The owner of Keto Brick or the founder of Keto Brick.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
I can't think of his name. He lives in Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah, really nice.
That's where
guy.
Keto Brick is made at.
I discovered him like even
Robert
before
Savage.
Carnivore.
Robert Savage.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Is he the
was a-
bodybuilder?
Yep.
Yes, I was going to say I knew him as a bodybuilder before I started Carnivore. So I knew of him, I knew who he was. And then he was talking about introducing this new company, but it was like a few years ago. And I wasn't chosen as an affiliate because everybody applied. And then I wrote him a note. As a fellow Missourian, could you search my account and see how many keto bars I have purchased in the last 18 months? Having said that, and then he goes, okay, you're an affiliate.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a couple, 3 of them and take with me. I'm gonna get one here to give it a try because I'm like, I might try that because it's like almost like a meal, really.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my
Kelly.
God, Kelly, I last a month. It's not a meal. I mean, it's a week's worth of food. Like they're so big.
it's
Julie,
not like the
Juliet,
carnivore bar size.
Juliet sent me a couple, and right before my trip to California. And what I do is I melt them. I just put them in a glass bowl, put them in the microwave, melt them, put them into the candy molds, and then you have bite-sized
Ooh.
pieces because they're kind of hard to bite into. So they do melt.
That's a
and then
good
you pour them-
idea.
Well,
Pour
maybe
them
you've
in the
got some
candy
hard
molds,
ones. I'm
and
sorry. They're really
I
soft.
took a whole bag of them in my purse, and my husband and I were eating them on. I mean, they're not they're less carnivore, but when you're traveling, you got to do what you got to do, right? And it's better than eating junk out. So I just took them in my purse, and they a whole big bag of them lasted the week while we were out there.
The primal and the pop are carnivore. For sure.
Is that what you sent me?
Probably not?
Yeah,
It's okay.
The cake pop and the primal's good, but I do the same thing as Amy does. However, you can't take them, melt them down, and take them abroad. They'll confiscate them.
Oh, like out of the country?
Like
Can I
out of
bring-
the country. You can't go to Canada by Spanky's house and take the pucks. But as long as they're in their original container, you certainly can.
Oh, good. Thank you.
For us carnivores, just so you know, it does have stevia, Kelly. So if you're okay with stevia,
I'm okay with that. Every
Oh,
now and
okay.
then I will go
Yeah.
to Natural Grocers and I will get the Lily's chocolate and salt, the dark chocolate and salt. It's like
Mhm.
70 or 80% cacao. that, and I get that every now and then, and because you know, sometimes you got to enjoy some things, and that's what I get. I don't get addicted to it. So a little stevia or erythritol now and then don't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. But no, I'm kind of addicted to them, I would guess. I just have a little bit, like I want a little treat. And I have it with coffee.
That's
Now,
why the
I can take
bite-sized ones.
now I can take them across the Mexican border. Here's the thing: as long as it's not open, you can't bring it back across the border.
So I hope I could bring them to England because I plan. Everybody fasts out there. I'm with a whole group of people for 11 days. They're all going to be fasting. Me and Doug are going to be hitting the Burger King.
Just print a prescription label and stick it on the package and pack it in your luggage.
I love it.
I'm serious.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
Paul.
serious. No,
You go to the pokey.
when you travel, I traveled internationally a couple of times, and I was worried about my insulin.
Oh,
I was sent. The company sent me to Italy for 6 weeks, and I said I'm not gonna be able to take enough insulin with me. I was worried about being able. So what do I do when I get insulin over there and all that kind of stuff? And finally, you know, a lot of my stuff that I was taking with me, I had a printer and a label maker, and I printed pharmaceutical looking labels. And the custom inspector said, "Oh, this is for your diabetes," and it says take whatever times a day, you know. I said yes, and he just said, "Okay, you know, just." I went right through customs with it, no problem.
Can
Be
you
in
do that
jail.
legally?
I just know I
Probably
would.
not, but I did it. And I said, well, what's
I
the
don't
worst
need
thing they can do is
another
take
strike on my
they take it away
channel.
from me.
Exactly. Ding ding, you're right, Juliet.
I already have a strike.
And my channel.
Oh yeah, Amy.
Did you
I'll
see
pull
my
you
eyes
right
up
in.
here?
I feel like, can I have half a strike and then share it with Amy, please?
Yeah, we'll each take a half of it.
They watch me more because you don't have
No,
any warnings.
watch.
And I do.
Watch. No, but watch this. You won't get one, but I will because the YouTube gods hate me. They do. They hate me. I don't know what they're doing over there, but
Well, I'm still on probation. I have another like 45 days to behave. Because it's a
you can
warning,
get-
a strike
you
warning.
can get okay, you can get 3 within a 6-month period, I think.
Well, I
So
don't
you have
wanna
one
get- I don't want to
that hasn't fallen off.
I went to class for it and I passed a test and I'll never do it again.
What?
Whatever I did. Yeah, you go to class.
YouTube
Yeah.
makes you go to a class if you
If
you
you
get a
if you want to not get a strike from a strike warning, yes. So it's a strike warning, and I had to do certain things, including class and take a test.
I'm tired of classes and tests. I think I might just take the strike.
And then I have to behave for, whatever, 90 days. So I think 45 or up or so. I don't know.
Oh my god. It's like the DMV. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Well,
oh my gosh.
What did
my grandson is starting a YouTube channel,
Who?
Oh, about what?
and he's starting a YouTube channel about. It's a combination of Irish dance and long distance
cool.
running. And
That's really cool.
yeah, he we only got less than 2 weeks, it'll be over with. Yeah, I mean, the 29th is the finals on the world stage, and it's already here. And
Wow.
my daughter sent me this video of him dancing with these much older girls. He's 11, they were all 16, 17 years old. And I said, why is he so short? Why are these girls so tall? He says, my daughter says, well, they're all in high school about to graduate. I go, oh, okay. And so one of the things they do in dance competition, they put you with a strange partner and see how you respond, how well you can dance with others.
Huh.
It's part of the competition, I guess. And
That's
so,
cool.
yeah, and they like to see those high kicks, and all that fancy stuff. And I don't know how he does it. And he's mainly trying to. There's not a lot of guys in Irish dance, and there's a lot of, let's just call it, abuse from other males in the world. And dealing with your peers when you are in a girls type thing,
Yeah.
perceived girls type thing, very, very difficult. He's had difficulty with it, so he's going YouTube with it to try to
Be
dispel
huge.
some of the children. That can be very, very cruel. And he
So can adults.
yes, and it happens on all fronts. And he's been bullied by a certain bully for 2 years now. And the administration to the institution said, well, we really can't do anything because even though he's a bully, he's got rights, okay? We can't punish him too much, And
Wow.
so finally the bully made a mistake and bullied at the wrong place. And not only was it on one camera, it was on 3 cameras.
Ooh, really?
And one of the cameras has audio. Okay? And so finally, they had the evidence to take serious action. I don't want to say too much about it, but anyhow, it's been fully resolved, and
Huh.
but a lot of times the bully type actions don't get, particularly in schools. They don't want to suspend the student who did the bullying, and they think that the victim is as much at fault as the aggressor, and it kind of, he's only 11 years old, and it kind of messed with his mind. You can imagine how,
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine what an 11-year-old football player on the football team is going to say to a 11-year-old dancer.
Mm.
You don't have to think too hard, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And all my grandkids are very polite, very well mannered, and they're the nicest people. They know when to smile. They know how to open doors. They have all the people skills,
Mm-hmm.
And my granddaughter was very disappointed at a competition she was at. She had anticipated finishing no lower than second out of 30, okay? And she came in third, and she was deeply disappointed.
Oh.
And so when she went up to the awards, they have a huge wall where they post all the results, and then there's table after table after table of trophies and medals. And, they're very careful about who gets what trophy and all that. And she smiled and great, was great, looked like the great sportsmanship type person, and one up accepted her trophies, and after all that was done and we were out of the room, where's the nearest trash can? Because that's where the trophies went.
Oh,
They weren't good enough. And she's just, somewhere about 2 years ago, her mind just changed and she became very serious about her dance competition. And she loves it. She's one of the
That's
few
awesome.
girls that I see dancing that really is out there having fun. And in the USA, that is good in the eyes of the judges. Internationally, it's not so good all the time.
Yeah.
International judges are more very stern, and we don't smile when we dance.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
We have a question. Angel Duster asks, anyone have any exciting weekend plans?
Nope, this is the
Nope.
most exciting plans
Oh,
I have
bye,
here.
Tom.
I'm on call. My question is, who made Old Man Winter mad, and who called upon him? Because like Sunday night, we supposed to go from 63 to 18 for the low Sunday night. And I'm like, what in the world? We got trees like blooming. We have trees putting on leaves, budding out. And I'm like, and then like I seen that, and then like 29 for the high here, 12 for the low. But then by Wednesday, it's back to spring again. It's like, really?
this is very common weather pattern, and that's why if you go into fruit growing regions that are mountainous, you'll notice that they plant the peaches at the very top of the mountain, at the highest elevation. That way, those higher elevations won't get the early warm temperatures and trigger the blossoming. It'll be delayed. Different types of fruit are planted at different elevations on the same farm to help with ensuring that when things do blossom, that pollination is able to take place and we don't have a freeze. I've been in areas where one year there was no blueberries. Okay, they bloomed too early, and then the frost hit them, and there was no blueberries. And sometimes in like North Carolina, there's a lot of apple growing regions. You can get cold temperatures at the wrong time after a spring burst, like we've been having in many places in the country right now, and they'll lose the crop. And you think about it, you're trying to maintain apple trees, and all of a sudden you lose your whole crop. All those inputs are just in red ink. There's no black ink of sales to cover it.
Well, guys, I think it's been an hour and a half.
Yes,
And,
we were supposed to go an hour, but
We
that's
were only going to
okay.
go an hour, but
I thought you were all going to midnight.
I did promise a
I think
special.
Amy would go to midnight, and I said, Amy, you guys could stay on. I just get myself off, but it's my streamer. But she said, nah, she's going to spend some husband time.
I would like to go spend some time with my hubby before bed, just
Of
because it is
course.
Friday. Fridays and Saturdays are usually date nights, but I do like doing these pajama parties, even though people are complaining about my pajamas, even though in the past I've dressed up with pajamas I don't actually wear to bed, but whatever.
I did that big
How
thing
has
on your head.
Dennis been doing this week? How's he
Oh,
been?
Yeah, tell us before you go.
He's so much better, but
Good.
he's over all of this. And he's, I would say, 80% cleared up, and he has to go back to work on Monday.
Okay.
But it's really opened his eyes to like what
Mhm.
can happen. And he's retiring. He turned in his retirement notice today. So
Oh,
he's
I
done.
said that.
He's done at the end of May 29th, which is a Friday, is his last day of work. And he's not 65 yet. So we're going to be living on my income for 3 months. So, but he's just like, I'm done. He has a very physical job, very physical. And when you're 64 and have had, Kelly will understand us, both knees operated on, both shoulders operated on, back surgery. And he's 6'5" and is like a linebacker. This guy for 64 years old, he's jacked. But because of that, they give him the hardest loads to run, the heaviest pipe, the heaviest water heaters, the heaviest refrigerators. And he's done. He's like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So this last health thing that he went through, he's like, it just solidified it. So we turned into his notice. And, I believe I'm a believer. I believe God will provide for 3 months over the summer while we have to clamp down. And the good thing is I'm a meat hoarder too.
There you
So
go.
instead of hoarding meat, I'm just going to start going through some of the meat that I've been hoarding for like the last.
There you go.
So we probably have enough food to not even have to grow. And the other thing that he was talking about going carnivore, but then somehow some keto syrup got ordered off of Amazon. I'm like, who did this? But he likes the syrup. But here's the thing. He stopped eating salads this week. So every day this week we're having whatever meat I make, and then he's having eggs as a side, right? So
Right.
meat, eggs, and so I mean he'll be carny close enough, except for whatever the syrup is.
I like that. Carney close enough. That should be something.
Paul Maddow.
Well, if you are 70 or 80% carnivore, you're carnivore. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm probably like 95%. Like today, I finished up my fermented, sauerkraut.
Right.
I eat spicy pickles. Every now and then I get a Lily's dark chocolate and salt bar. I'm like, I'm not going to worry about it. If the carnivore police wants to say, oh, you're not carnivore, I'm like, okay. Nobody,
CB.
go on
CB's
down the road.
Carnivore police.
Okay, who cares about carnivore? I'm loving Jerry's hair, and I'm thinking, oh, good, I can't wait to get mine cut off and colored. And it's like a 4-hour appointment on the 18th. And then I'm like, when's the 18th? And I'm doing it in my head. That's the day I have my live at 2 Eastern.
Uh-oh.
And I'm interviewing Christopher Lloyd at 12:30 Eastern.
Christopher Lloyd.
And I have my
He's a
hair
musician.
at 1:30 Eastern.
Oh,
my gosh.
Everybody's getting canceled but the hair. Just saying.
do you donate your hair too? Do you donate it?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm only getting this much.
Oh,
But
okay.
for me, that's short.
Yeah, well, this is 14 inches. They're
It
gone.
looks
know,
beautiful,
I know.
Jerry. I love it.
Do I look like a poodle? Wendy, which I think it's funny. Wendy said I look like a poodle today. I love it. I kind of do, don't I?
I like it a lot.
You just
I
have
thought you were
gorgeous hair.
interviewing the doc from Back to the Future. That's what I was thinking. I was like, he's carnivore.
Beat me up.
Don't carnivore women have the best hair though? I'm like, I thought we were supposed to lose our hair when we got older, and I was losing my hair, and then carnivore
I
is
am
just
up
making it.
here.
Please, ever
I'm
since
afraid-
I went carnivore, my nails grow
Chris.
twice as fast and they're twice as strong, and my hair, I don't shed as much. And yes, it is slowly darkening. I don't know if it'll fully go dark, but yes, each time I cut my hair, I notice and I got a little more brown in it now.
It does look darker,
It
Kelly.
just, but it
protein.
doesn't look like that on the outside, but when I do cut it, it's brown on the underneath.
Mitch is
That's what
70
protein- that's what
years
protein
old,
does.
and he's got browner hair than mine. Mitch, his natural hair is brown. He does not have a lick of gray, and maybe in his facial hair. Mitch, maybe.
Your color's beautiful though, Jerry. The silver, like
yeah.
I would.
have a little bit.
So is that natural, Sharon?
Yeah, I have gray in it, but yeah, there's a little bit of gray in it. Yeah.
I
it is.
probably have more gray hair than you. Although I dye it because somebody likes red hair, so I've been keeping up with that for
Oh,
20
it's
years.
pretty though. Yeah. No.
It's
Well,
not
now-
real. My hair's brown.
The underneath is like that dark. It's darker underneath.
Well,
every,
it's because that's my natural hair color growing.
every
in is
female in my
brown.
family, my great aunts had like dark under here
Mhm.
and into their 90s. It was just kind of grayish on top, but I don't know what that is, but I got it.
It's pretty.
No
Reddish.
Y'all
longer,
have a wonderful weekend.
no
Oh, yeah, we
longer
say goodbye.
Amy,
Yes.
will
Go
you
enjoy
have the
hubby.
great ranch dilemma in your house, Amy. No more ranch dressing.
Yeah, no more ranch, no more. And that's what sparked the Pretzel Pete comment because I was retaliating against him. So.
Have you,
That's right. I had forgotten.
you're not
Okay, no live on
Primal Kitchen
Wednesday.
Ranch.
Oh,
Primal Kitchen Ranch is pretty decent.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Hey, Julia,
I
are we
do.
wrapping up?
yeah.
Are you ready
mhm.
to go? Okay, guys, thank you all for coming on tonight. I
Thank
think
you,
we're going to end
guys.
it.
It was really fun.
And have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.